Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, power is an essential part of staying fit, and that helps us jump back from danger or catch ourselves when we fall. So how is your power? Here to take us through a 30-second test and show us exercise to improve it, we welcome back our health and fitness expert, Beth Oliver. Great to see you again, Beth.
Good morning, Helen.
Explain again why we all need the power.
Very often when we think about power, we think of athletes like CrossFit athletes who are lifting real big, heavy weights quickly overhead. And that's certainly one aspect of power, but we all need power. And a really good example is if you're sitting on the couch reading a book and you catch out of the corner of your eye your little toddler heading toward the staircase, you've got to get up quickly, kind of explode from doing nothing to be able to move quickly to catch that little guy before they tumble down the stairs. Or if you're walking along the street chatting with your girlfriend and then all of a sudden you've got to jump back because a car wings around the corner. So you need that ability to use force quickly.
Okay, I think too, like when it comes to as we get older, it's like a balance issue as well, right? It's a balance issue. And
it is.
Like if you trip, you can catch yourself before you fall.
Exactly. And so
you miss a step.
That's exactly right. So you're carrying your laundry bag up the stairs and you trip on the step. You've got to be able to react quickly to stop.
Okay.
So we tend to just not think about that. And as we age, we think we don't do those types of things anymore, but you just don't realize the practical application.
All right, show me a little test, and let's start with you call it the sit and stand.
Right, so Helen, what I'm going to do is set my alarm for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And what we'll do is see how many times, and we can just count in our own head.
Okay, so I'm going to ask everyone at home if you can join us, do this with us, okay?
So let's cross our arms over our chest because we don't want to assist ourselves with our hands. And all we're going to do is stand up and sit down. We'll put the timer on for 30 seconds and just count how many times you can do it in 30 seconds.
And you want us to do it in 30 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, and we don't have to.
What will that prove?
What that will demonstrate to us is how well we are, current state, about being able to go from nothing to moving quickly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
All
when you're ready, go.
I keep thinking my chair is going to slide out from underneath me.
That would make for good television.
It would.
Our producer might not ask me back, but who cares?
I do, as just a matter of rule at home, is when I get up out of the chair, even at work, I try not to use my hands. So you're not using the arm of the chair, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. And it keeps you from hauling your... there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so...
We did it.
We did it. So a good rule of thumb is you should be able to get at least 11 times standing and sitting in 30 seconds.
Okay.
And you did more than that, so.
Hey, we got it.
We got it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Next test.
So let's say you did that test and you're not doing so great. Then, of course, what do you do to improve?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things you do is you do exactly that same movement, but with a little bit more emphasis on standing quickly. So you just stand up quick. And then I want you to sit down.
This is going to help us.
Which we don't want to keep that going on.
Got it. Okay. No worries.
There we go. So we're going to stand up quick and sit down slow. And you just want to do that about 10 times. And we won't do 10 right now, but that's just a good way to start increasing your power.
Yeah.
So we think of moving from nothing, being still, to going quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do the squats too at the gym. Yeah, that
of course.
Builds
of
up
course.
this right here. Okay, gotcha.
So you can stand to the side of your chair, and you can use a chair to help if you want, but of course you don't need to. But what we're going to do is we're going to start at the low point of our lunge. So, and then same idea. You're just going to come up quick, and then you're going to go down slow.
Okay.
Up quick, down slow. And even stick it a little more. Stick it. Good.
Stick it. Stick it. I've never heard you use that one before, Beth. Yeah, you've been watching the Olympics. Stick it.
I know.
I feel like you need to go. I did it. Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to start with our feet wide.
Okay.
And we're going to come into a really deep squat. We're going to reach down, and then we're going to stand up quick and get our arm overhead. So there's a little bit of rhythm and timing. So we stand up quick. Oh, that was good. Let's do a couple more.
I was sticking it.
Stick it. So, of course, Helen, if I saw you doing that in the gym, I'd immediately give you a little bit of weight in your hand because
Right.
you're doing the movement well. So you could
Now
challenge
go
it
up
more.
it a bit more. Okay.
And so that's really applicable for doing something like picking up a heavy box and being able to get it overhead.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So when people say lift with your legs, that's what they're talking
That's what
about.
they're talking about. Okay. And there's one that you think we should do. It's kind of like a push-up.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we also want upper body strength,
Yeah.
upper body power. So
Sure.
this one you can do against a wall or a counter. You take your arms out wide. You're just standing away from your counter.
Yeah.
You come in and then you push off quick and then you catch yourself and you push off quick and you catch yourself. So it's always a
Essentially
matter.
like a push-up.
It's like a little power push-up. Yep.
Right. But again, it's one of those things, if you start to fall,
Well, right.
It'll
If you
teach you
fall
to
and you
pop up.
you can catch yourself, right?
right. All good
Yep.
tips.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. And you stick it
Like a little gymnast.
a little gymnast. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest.